In an unprecedented shock in the entertainment world, Big Hit Entertainment issued an official statement that shook the entire industry and sparked a wave of excitement among fans. How could a big agency like Big Hit have to intervene in the middle of an issue that concerns two leading stars, Jungkook and Taehyung? Behind this drastic step, questions are hidden that demand answers. Is this just an attempt at image rearrangement, or are there more complex internal dynamics that have not yet been revealed? This incident made thousands of fans wonder, what exactly happened behind the scenes of Big Hit, and why should this decision be taken in such a sudden and controversial way? Not only that, within hours of the official statement, the army, which had been divided by speculation and internal debate, suddenly found a reason to reunite. Did Big Hit deliberately design this move to heal a split that has long gnawed at the fan community? Many questions were raised in the minds of netizens. What is the real motive behind this unification of the army? And how did the fans react to this surprising strategic move? The agency's unexpected move defied logic and sparked an uproar, leaving every corner of the Korean entertainment world rattled by unprecedented speculation and intrigue. In the shadow of the controversy that still rages, other shocking news emerged. Just a few days after Big Hit's decisive action, Taehyung reportedly returned to military service at the training center. This decision also adds to the row of questions. Is Taehyung's return to the military environment part of the agency's plan to divert public attention, or is it indeed a move that has been planned for a long time? In the midst of a frenzy of debate and raging emotions, industry observers tried to unravel the tangled threads of this situation. How could a strategic decision trigger such an intense emotional reaction among millions of fans? This article will thoroughly explore every layer of controversy surrounding this event, from the chronology of events to the reaction of fans, to an in-depth analysis of the strategic steps taken by Big Hit Entertainment. The beginning of a week full of unexpected news, rumors emerged that there was a much more complex relationship between two famous stars, Jungkook and Taehyung. These rumors spread quickly through social media and fan forums, igniting a heated debate among the army, which has been divided into various camps. Various theories began to emerge, ranging from speculation about personal relationships to allegations of internal conflicts involving agency interests. Sources close to Big Hit's environment said the issue had been the subject of heated discussions in recent weeks, although the agency declined to provide further details. The situation became even more heated when several videos and photos purportedly taken behind the scenes began to circulate. Many judge that Jungkook and Taehyung's presence in similar situations in unusual locations raises big questions about what is really going on. Not a few also criticize the possibility of image engineering or even unexpected marketing strategies on the part of the agency. In this situation, Big Hit had to make a quick decision to control the narrative, so an official statement appeared stating that the issue was just a misinterpretation of the situation that had actually been tightly controlled by the agency. However, the statement actually raises more questions than answers. One of the comments that went viral on a social media platform read, "This is not just about rumors, but about the trust we have built with our artists for a long time." Does Big Hit really care about ARMY's feelings, or just want to hide something bigger? Questions like these pique curiosity and add to the row of speculation about the motives behind the agency's actions. Some observers attribute this situation to a more complicated internal dynamic, in which it is possible that there are internal business interests or competition that have been hidden from the public so far. This issue immediately gained attention from various media, which did not fail to highlight the divisions among fans as an illustration of how deep the impact of the growing issue. Furthermore, a number of fans expressed concern over the increasingly unstable emotional condition due to the news that continues to roll. They feel that loyalty and love for their idol is tested by a series of events that seem as if they are designed to create a sensation. We just want clarity and honesty. If there's anything to hide, let us know. We are not only spectators, but also part of their long journey, wrote one of the army who felt disappointed with the initial response from the agency. This condition made Big Hit have to rethink their communication strategy, so as not to further divide the community that has been supporting the artists wholeheartedly, in the face of a worsening crisis. Big Hit finally took the surprising step of issuing an official statement that expressly responded to the issues surrounding Jungkook and Taehyung. This move, which looked very structured and abrupt, immediately caught the attention of observers of the entertainment industry and the media. Many questioned, will this statement really dampen the existing turmoil or actually worsen the situation? Behind the carefully chosen tone and wording in the statement, the message is implied that the agency has become aware of deep concerns among fans and is working to restore control over the evolving narrative, amid increasingly intense public pressure. Big Hit's decision to take a decisive step has also been attributed to efforts to restore trust and unity among fans. This decision seems to focus not only on solving the problems that occur, but also as a strategy to show that the agency is able to control the situation even when faced with a very complex crisis. However, this step is not devoid of controversy. Some see it as a form of emotional manipulation and media engineering that can have long-term negative impacts, both for artists and for the agency's image as a whole. Furthermore, an in-depth analysis of Big Hit's official statement shows a very careful and strategic choice of words. Each sentence and phrase chosen seemed designed to calm public concerns, while still leaving room for different interpretations. This kind of communication strategy, although it manages to attract attention and invite discussion, also raises questions about the honesty and transparency of the agency in the face of the crisis. Does Big Hit really want to build trust by giving honest explanations, or do they just want to cover up unfortunate facts? Is one of the critical questions that is now resonating among observers. In a brief statement issued by the military, it was stated that Taehyung's return was part of a schedule that had been set long in advance and was not related to the issue at hand. However, for some observers, the fact that Taehyung chose to continue with his obligations when the situation was so hot actually shows the determination and commitment of the artist. This is a form of devotion that deserves a thumbs up, especially in the midst of a controversy that has shaken many parties. By returning to the military, Taehyung is sending a message that he remains focused on his duty as a citizen, said a military commentator who is also a big fan. This decision also had a different emotional impact among the army. For some, Taehyung's return to the military environment is a symbol of certainty and responsibility, a move that shows that despite all the controversy, the values of discipline and service are still upheld. However, not a few also feel that this moment is politicized as an effort to divert attention from more complex internal issues within the agency. We understand that Taehyung has a great responsibility as a citizen, but is this just a strategy to dampen the uproar? Asked one of the fans through his social media account. This debate also emphasizes that behind every major decision, there are always layers of meaning that are difficult to separate between personal, professional, and national interest. In the face of all the controversy and speculation that existed, Big Hit ended up holding an open press conference that was broadcast live through various digital platforms. In the press conference, several senior executives took control of the narrative by explaining in detail the policies and measures that have been taken to ensure the internal stability of the agency as well as maintain the integrity of the artists. We understand the concerns of the fans and the community. Therefore, we are committed to continue to work together and listen to the aspirations of all parties, said one of the leaders of Big Hit at the conference. Although the explanation given seems structured and professional, there are still gaps in unanswered questions. Many people think that the statement is still too safe and not enough to reveal all the facts. We hope that in the future, Big Hit will be more open in disclosing truly essential information so that there is no room for adverse speculation, said a media analyst. The move is an important turning point in efforts to rebuild public trust, although the challenge of removing the manipulative impression that has been formed is still very great.